What's the biggest promise your parents broke? My parents promised if I got straight A's in 8th grade, they'd let me pick any high school I wanted. Any school, even the expensive arts academy downtown. They knew I'd been drawing since I was 4. My notebooks were filled with sketches, and teachers always said I had real talent. I wanted that art school so bad I could taste it. So I studied every single night. No video games, no hanging out after school. I turned down birthday parties and skipped the spring dance. My friends stopped inviting me places because I always said no. I was too busy getting A's. First quarter came back perfect. My dad high-fived me and said, "Keep it up, kiddo. Art school, here we come." Second quarter, straight A's again. Mom put my report card on the fridge. Third quarter, I almost got a B in math, but I begged the teacher for extra credit and pulled it up last minute. By May, I'd done it. Every single class, every single quarter, straight A's. I printed out the application for the Arts Academy myself. The deadline was in 2 weeks. That's when they sat me down. Dad cleared his throat and said they'd been looking at the numbers. The Arts Academy cost $15,000 a year. They thought they could swing it, but Mom's hours got cut at work. The car needed a new transmission. He said I could still go to Jefferson High. They had an art club that met Wednesdays after school. It was a good school, a safe school, just not the school I'd worked for. I didn't cry. I just nodded and went to my room. All those Friday nights doing homework while my friends were at the movies, all those Saturdays in the library, all those times I said no to everything fun because I thought I was building my future. I started at Jefferson that fall. The art club had 12 members and one teacher who knew nothing about art. They met in the cafeteria because there was no art room. I went twice and never went back. But here's the part my parents don't know. My math teacher from 8th grade heard what happened. She knew how hard I'd worked. She called me into her classroom one day and handed me a business card. Her sister ran a small gallery downtown and needed help on weekends. I started working there Saturdays, just sweeping floors and hanging paintings. The owner taught me about different artists, techniques, what makes good composition, real stuff you'd learn at art school. She let me use the back room to paint after hours. One day a customer saw my work leaning against the wall, asked if it was for sale. The owner looked at me and said that's up to the artist. I sold my first painting for $200. I was 15. By senior year, I had regular buyers. The owner helped me apply to art colleges with a portfolio full of work I'd actually sold. I got a full scholarship to a school even better than the Arts Academy. At graduation, my parents took pictures and told everyone how proud they were. My dad said, "See, Jefferson High worked out great." I didn't correct him. Some promises you break teach you more than the ones you keep. You learn nobody else is responsible for your dreams. I still work at that gallery sometimes, not because I need to anymore, but because I want to. The owner says I'm her best example of why talent finds a way. She doesn't know the whole story about the promise or the A's or the school I didn't get to attend. She just knows I showed up one Saturday and never stopped showing up. My parents still have that last report card on the fridge. Sometimes when I visit, I see it there, yellow at the edges. They think it's about pride. They don't know it reminds me of the day I learned to stop waiting for other people to make my dreams come true.